Welcome back to my channel. My name is Trace. If it is your first time here on my corner of YouTube, I create lifestyle content that includes long form and short form content from a wide variety of things, from cooking videos, vlogs, DIY projects, unboxings, and much more. Now, if any of that does sound interesting, please do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button so you join my community. Now, in today's video, I figured I would take you through some organizational things that I need to do. And first off, I'm gonna say we listen and we don't judge. My pantry has been a mess for a very long time. I wanted some new jars for my seasonings, so we're gonna deal with that. We're gonna tackle that. And then my fragrances, my just countertop of in my bedroom, it's out of whack. It's out of hand. It's been like that for a minute and I've just been neglecting it. A lot of these things I wanted to put off on hold because I'm going to be moving in the middle of the year. So I really was just like, do I need to do this? But it's causing me a little bit of anxiety. It's just making my space feel very disorganized, and when that's disorganized, a lot of other things just feel kind of a little overwhelming. I like to have a clean space, but I may or may not have fallen victim to maybe I have too many fragrances, or my fragrance collection has expanded on the item that was originally housing it, and I keep trying to finesse it and trying to make it work, but it's just not working. So I have some stuff here. You can't see it, but what we will do is we will go ahead and unbox things. So today's going to be an organization video. I do have an appointment at 11. It is 9:18. I'm really hoping that we can get this video done. It's just to do a reinstall of my box braids. I'm getting box braids again. That's why my hair is out, but well, not out, but you know what I'm saying. It's not long and flowy and down to my backside. But anyways, I will come right back, regroup, and we will go through the items together. Okay, so right now in my room, my fragrances are on a circular, I guess, tray that I really do like, and I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. If I'm not using it right now, what I will do is I will pack it up, and it'll just be something that I repurpose in my next space, wherever I end up. So I went with, okay, so I have to assemble it myself. I'm sure it's very easy to assemble, but it's just those little rectangular trays. These are great. They can be used just for about anything, and they come with the little pegs on the inside, and I don't know, I think there are instructions, but these will be good just to have them stand up. So I'll use those for my fragrances, and it'll clear up a little bit of space on my, I don't have a dresser, but I use a cube organizer as my dresser, so it'll just clear off some space on that top shelf. I'm gonna move this closer. You cannot see it, which is good because my label for my dress is showing on it. Now, I really debated about these because I am gonna be leaving. It didn't make sense to buy them, but it kind of did because my pantry where my spices are, it's very just disorganized. I'm bobbing and weaving every time I go in there to take something out. I am just praying that something doesn't come down and knock me down. But yeah, so there's more in this box. It was a little surprise, and I was wondering because when I got the order, there were 3 different boxes that came, and this item wasn't in it. This is obviously not going to be part of the organization, but if you want a clean towel that is similar to the Clean Skin but is less costly, the Nat & Co ones are really, really good. I mean, I haven't tried, hold on, just waiting for the lighting to come back. I haven't tried the Clean Skin Club ones, but these work great. They are relatively big, so I do love to use these, and anytime I place an Amazon order, I get some of these, so I never run out of a box. So what I ended up buying were 4-ounce spice jars, and they're 16. So On Amazon, they sell quite an assortment of jars. They have different styles, they have different amounts, and I think that's what really tripped me up in terms of how many I needed. And I think 16 is going to be good because when I looked at my spices, I don't really have like a ton of different ones. So this is weird. So on the top of the box, these are not even in a bag. They are just on top of the box, loosely sitting there. So you get the caps. I think this is a pen or marker. Yeah, so this is just a marker that I guess you can write on the labels if there are written labels. So that's the only thing I don't like. All of these things are loosely put. So you have a funnel, which is great. It's a scoop, so I guess you can scoop the seasonings into the jar, and then you have a brush to clean the jar. So I'm going to show you what this looks like off of the bat. I understand like trying to reduce waste, but yeah, I'm not entirely a fan of that. I'm just transferring everything into the box so that we can look at the jars together. Now, see, that's why I would love things in a bag. You just end up tossing and throwing and anywho. I'll have to pick up the one that fell. Now, I was a little apprehensive. It's so hard when you're on there to try and figure out which ones to get. Now, the reviews on this particular one were not the greatest. Like there was a mixed bag. So some people really enjoyed them, others got broken jars. So I will have to inspect the jars once I finish opening them. I'm gonna have to unroll the labels because the labels are tucked in the side, and that's just a little, this whole thing's a little aggravating when I think about it, because if they're not flush and they're rolled, then trying to flatten them is going to be a doozy. So I just went with the wooden lid ones. They had a few different ones, but I figure that this is just, it's a nice aesthetic. I know you probably have seen these all over, but yeah, that's what they look like. So that's them there. I'm going to be rather curious to see what the labels are like, but I think we'll do the labels after if I can't get under the box without damaging anything. Like, I don't want the labels to get damaged if they're not, it's like a fight for my life here, because there's two different sets of labels, I think. Yeah, I don't like the way this was packaged. Like, if you're gonna put everything loosely, like the labels could have gone on top of the box with the lids and funnel. Like, you have to dig essentially. Okay, so it's not that bad. The way they had them rolled, okay, yeah, so this was rolled up on the edge of the box underneath them. So I'm gonna have to flatten those out before I even use them. So I'll just put like a heavy book on top. So these are what they look like, the labels for the jar. They're a little bit small. Yeah, they're a little small, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they look a little bit longer online. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. Then you have your blank one so you can make some. But yeah, all in all, not happy with how things were packaged because, again, as I said, that's that. But I am gonna have to make one already because they don't have a label for all-purpose spice. Yeah. Oh no, they do. No, they have apple pie spice. But yeah. So some of these I will probably have to make my own. But that's okay. That. Oh no, they have allspice. Well, no, they have allspice, but they don't have purpose. All purpose is what they don't have. So there's a few that I'm obviously gonna have to make for myself, which is okay. Hopefully I don't need anything on the edge, but I already see one that I'm going to need. And yeah, that's that. That's our little unboxing, our little Amazon haul for organization. So I think what we'll do is we will pop to my kitchen. What time is it now? It's 9:27. I don't think I'll fill all these jars in half an hour. I want to be done by 10:30 because I want to re-blow out my hair. And I was hoping to get this all done today because I want to try and conserve the lighting that I do have. But we'll see. This might have to be, it'll be one video for all of you, but this might be like a 2-day video. So depending on when you see me next, I may not have the same hair, but yeah, we'll go in my kitchen. It may take about half an hour, give or take, but we'll see. We'll make a shake. So let's head on to the kitchen. Okay, so we've made it to my kitchen. Again, as I said, we are going to listen and we are not going to judge. So I'm going to turn you guys around. I'll show you inside the pantry, and then I'll show you where I'm housing most of my seasonings at the moment that I'm always constantly reaching for. Okay, so this is my, I guess we can call it a little cupboard. I was gonna say pantry, but cupboard. There are a few seasonings that I'm going to transfer out, like those over there. Ignore this stuff in the corner. Obviously, I'll clean out the cupboard after, but I believe it's just like seasonings that I would have fallen out of the jar. Sorry for my shaky hand. But yeah, so this is where I was using majority before, and then my seasoning jars were here, so it was just too cumbersome, it was too cluttered. So we're going to organize that and we're going to deal with that. I don't know why I'm closing it. And then in here, as you can see, it's a organized mess. I've been using these throughout the week, obviously, and then I wanted to just move everything around. Seasonings that I knew I was going to be using, I'm going to have everything here, so ignore that. That's just my NutriBullet lid. But these are jars that I purchased and that I made myself when I moved, and these were great. I think they were $1 each from the Great Canadian Superstore. So if you're looking for a good alternative that's not glass, these would be great. But I think I've just outgrown them, and I want everything to be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And I obviously, if I'm going to be doing a lot more cooking videos, I want to spice up my my content. Yeah, instead of having you talking to my drawer. If I'm going to be cooking more, I want to elevate my content by having jars that are a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. But even just for myself and my space, I want things to be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Not that they aren't already, but I figure as you grow, you change, and those plastic jars are no longer serving me. As you can see, one of them was melted because I left it on the stove top beside something hot. So yeah, we're just trying to just get organized. So I'm going to pop you guys down and we will start doing the things. Spice jar here. I have my funnel and I'm just going to put it on top. It's not very sturdy, but it's okay. I figured what we would do is we would start with the 10 jars that I already have. So I guess you can only use a little bit at a time, maybe because this is time, and yeah. So I could see why the spoon would probably be a better option. But we make it work. That is what we will do. Yeah. I don't think I want to use the spoon. So again, I think it just depends on how much you have in there. Now, I do have some extra time here. I keep forgetting where you guys are in terms of distance. So it's hard because everything is just... I have all of my spices out on the stove top, and I was talking smack earlier today when we started, saying I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna have enough jars. Best believe now I'm wondering if I have enough jars, but I think we'll be okay. This funnel we may or may not use, just because
It's a little cumbersome. You know what? I think I will keep it and I'll just do what I was doing. I'll knock the excess into the jar. So this is definitely going to be time consuming, but it's okay. I think some seasonings will probably work out better with the funnel. Okay, so I ran out of space on this memory card and I just cleared some stuff, but it's crazy when you have to clear footage because then I'm seeing all these memories, but again, I have a catalog of those memories already made, so I can always go back and look back. I'm going to just continue to fill this up. So this is the time. I just have to go grab the label and snap the lid on. Definitely going to be time consuming, but that's okay. It's not for nothing. So the lids are like a wood finish, definitely not wood. They are okay. So I had the labels on something and I was trying to flatten them out a bit. I have a heavy book, but let's see if we can find the time. Okay, so this is the finished drawer with the spices. I still need all-purpose or all-spice seasoning. I have some ground nutmeg. I just need to buy some ground cinnamon and then I can make it myself. I'm really not happy with that label. I am going to swap it out a little bit later. I was using a Sharpie pen and I think because of the water it just transferred over, but again, the Caribbean spice, I think those two I'm going to have to switch out and just use a permanent marker because the Sharpie pen obviously didn't work. But all in all, I'm happy. I was a little pressed and worried if I had enough, but clearly I have enough spice racks and yeah. Okay, so we've made it to my bedroom now. It's 11 o'clock. But she's running late today. She asked if she could come at 11:30, so I'm hoping that I can swap this mess out and clean everything and organize everything in 15 minutes. If I can't, what I will do is I'll do it a little bit later because I don't think I'm going to be able to do it all in that amount of time, but I'll turn you guys around and you can see what I'm working with. So yeah, this is my organized mess, disorganized. That's just getting me every single morning. I need to clean my makeup brushes, but this is the focal point here. So as you can see, I am running out of space for my fragrances. And every single morning I'm playing like a bob and weave and it's getting out of hand. So I have like hair fragrances off on the side with my jewelry. This I believe is Replica, the Matcha Meditation. Yeah, so everything's here. I broke the lid to my hair spray from Way, like the hair mist. So yeah, I'm gonna see how much I can do. I think I'll clear everything off. Okay, so sorry, I'm trying to reach for my phone. It's 10:14. Sorry, 10:14. It's 11:14. I'm not gonna have time to do this. Yeah, maybe a little too ambitious, who knows, but either way I'm not gonna have time. These came with a protective film on them and you had to peel them off and it wasn't easy. I appreciate the fact that they tried to keep it secure and safe during transport.
Now it comes with some screws that they put in tissue. I tell you, the ghetto of it all. And then there are risers I guess I have to screw together, but there's no instructions. I would assume that this would be the base of one, and then I guess these just go into each other, but there's no instructions, so I'm gonna go and see if there's a video on the Amazon link. But yeah, so when you guys see me next, I will have some brand spanking new hair. Not really new, I'm just getting box braids again, but yeah, I'll see you guys in a little while, and hopefully we can finish this all because I have another video that I want to film. I'm doing like batch content today, and I guess time just escaped me, so I'll see you guys in a little while. Okay, so fresh do, brand new me, but maybe the lighting's a little too bright. One second. Okay, that's a little bit better. I just side parted them. They are supposed to be in the middle part, like they're fresh, but it can be either or, but I prefer a side part on me. That stand, epic fail. I am not even going to be able to finish setting up my, we're going to call it my dresser top, because there are missing screws. Sorry for the noise. I know you guys can probably hear that. Yeah, so there's missing flat, straight screws that are supposed to go in between. It's crazy. They wrap them in a napkin, and then on top of it, I'm missing screws. I checked to see if anything dropped. Nothing dropped. I checked to see that the packaging had screws left over. So I did fulfill a return request. Now, I've just gone ahead and put, it's a mess. I have to clean up my makeup brushes, and I have to organize all this stuff here. But I'm going to go ahead and put everything back down here. I think I'm just going to organize the perfume bottles and stack them, because I'm going to return the tray, but then I'm not going to be home this week, so I won't be able to redo it. Like, I'm going to be home through the week, but I won't be home to set it up. So yeah, maybe what we can do is we can talk about my fragrances real quick. I'm gonna leave them in the boxes. I always have them in the boxes, but again, I do apologize for the stomping. What I will do is I will overlay some music in the back, like I always do, just to keep things kind of copacetic and nice. I am a little bit further away from the camera at the moment. I don't know how I want to do this, just because I have the tray in my hand, but it would be counterproductive if I put it in that spot right there if I'm going to be emptying everything off of it. I can show you the tray after we're done. I do have a little ceramic container that I'm going to actually go get. Okay, so this is a little ceramic jar. I think it's a toothbrush holder. I got it from Walmart a really long time ago. It used to be in my office at work. I used to store pens in there. I tell you, I don't know what they're doing upstairs. So I have Libre's Eau de Parfum. I do keep them in the boxes, so they do tend to get makeup on them when I'm getting ready. Then I have Le Parfum, and I'm supposed to have flowers and flames. Yo, this noise, crazy. So there'll be 3 tiers once this is all said and done. I don't think I'm gonna put them in any particular order. I will try my best to store them side by side, like brand wise. I do know that I have some travel size in my purse, and I'm not even sure they're all gonna fit into this little cup holder thing. But what I will do is, worst case scenario, when I fulfill the order for another tray, like the stand, what I can do is I can order a holder that I think will hold them nicely. So this is by Tiffany. It is Tiffany Sheer. I don't have the bottle in there. I took it out. So it's just in their diamond. Oh, there's plentiful in here. I don't wear this often because it's a good everyday fragrance, but the staying power is not the greatest. It's good to know that I have quite a bit in there. Okay, so next up is
another Tiffany fragrance. This is Tiffany Rose Gold. It doesn't have the same box as the one that I just showed you. This box has been through. This fragrance smells really good, even when I take it out. I know that it's a good one. This was gifted to me by my sister. I try not to use it often. Again, all of the Tiffany fragrances come in their signature Tiffany cut diamond, and I don't use this one often, but it does smell very good. This is kind of good because it gets me reminiscing about scents and fragrances. I will have to dust off the boxes and some of the tops. So I'm going to shift everything over just a smidget because I'm probably going to run out of space. I know I said I wasn't doing anything in any particular rhyme or reason, but I have the next up. This is by Cartier. It's La Pantera, and I absolutely love this. Love, 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 love. This is at half, and I don't wear it often. It was gifted to me, but this is a very sexy scent. It's very luxurious. I mean, it is Cartier at the end of the day, but if you want to smell, oh, so good, 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 I recommend that. I don't know what happened to my lighting. It got really amber all of a sudden. So what I will do is swap out the battery. Actually, we're going to go until the battery light stops because it's flashing right now. And I think the lighting's a little bit better there. And we don't really have that many to get through, or I don't think. Next up is Forever Mood. I Am Her. This is at half. Love, love, love. I got it back in October, I think. I can't remember. It's in one of my vlogs. I was in Ottawa and I got that. I think we're going to stick on theme. I know I said I wasn't going to do themes, but I clearly am. So this is Gisou. This is a hairspray. This is honey. And that's it there. And then I have a Kaoli. I have Vanilla 28 by Kaoli. Just got to keep shifting stuff over. So this is it here. Again, the box has makeup on it because I usually put on my fragrances when I'm getting ready for work or the day. So that's it there. Very, very nice. We're about half on a 50 ml bottle. Just pop that in the back. And then this, love it. But unfortunately, the sprayer on it is broken. So it is Tom Ford's Black Orchid. That's the bottle there. This is a very more mature, like, it's not for everybody. It's more mature and musky. Love it. But the sprayer is broken. And I keep saying I'm going to buy one of those syringe injector things and just switch it out. That might have to go in the back. But I have something else from Tom Ford that we're just going to sneak in there. So this is Soleil Blanc, the body shimmering oil. I know that some people love this and it works for them. Others, I've heard that it gives them a rash. It hasn't done anything for me, but I love, love, love this on night out when you're wearing something like strapless and you just want a little bit of shimmer on your décolletage. That is very, very pretty. And it just has a little scent to it. It's nothing crazy and overpowering, so it does pair well with a lot of other fragrances. And then I have a Guerlain fragrance. So this is Aqua Nai Allegory. It is in the Lively Vert, and that's it there. Funny story, I do have a bottle that's waiting to be opened by this. I think we'll pop it by the Yves Saint Laurent. And then I have, oh, yeah, we're gonna have to shimmy some stuff over because I still have my toothbrush that has to stay here, but this isn't how this is going to stay permanently, so it's okay. Then I have another favorite. This is going to be Alice Brooklyn Salt. That's it there. And have quite a bit. I love this one. Like, a little bit goes a long way with this, and I do get complimented on it anytime I wear it, so I love that. At first, I didn't really enjoy it when I first tried it, but it ended up becoming one of my faves. And then we have Replica's Matcha Meditation. This is it here. It's quite used. And again, I use that one sparingly because it is quite a bit The rest are just little travel sizes that are in the box. So I have the Tom Ford Black Orchid. I have Commodities Milk. I do not like that one as much as I thought I would. This is in my purse right now. It is Salt. This is Yves Saint Laurent. This is Le Parfum. I have Kayali's Vanilla Rock Sugar. Another YSL Eau de Parfum, I believe. I Am Her. Not me knocking everything down, but those are gonna go in the little jar. And then I have YSL's, I believe this is Flowers and Flames. So I do like to try and get the travel size of the larger fragrances that I do have so that I can layer them and use them on the go. And this is Tropidelic. This is by Bath & Body Works, but this was gifted to me for Christmas. So it gets added to the collection. And that is that for my fragrances. There's a few things. So we do have the Way St. Bart's hair perfume. Just pop that somewhere. And I do have a few other travel sizes. So we'll see what fits into this jar and we will regroup. Okay, so that's what everything looks like so far. The fragrances are organized. All of my travel sizes did end up fitting in there. I do have Somebody Oud by Fleur that's left over. I'm impartial to that one and it doesn't really fit in there, so I'll just leave it there off on the side, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn you guys around. Okay, so unfortunately things didn't really go as planned as I had hoped. I don't even know if there's anything in this still. It is by Guerlain. It's their Mandarin Basilic. Yeah, this is done, so this can just go in the garbage. But as you can see, I've cleared some of the space, but I'm gonna need those risers because this was what was housing my fragrances before. Very, very lovely. It's just a serving tray. I got this at HomeSense. Love it. So it will come in handy because it is heavy duty. It's beautiful. It has the gold finishings. I know that this will be a forever item with me, and it'll go with me to my next place. So I'm probably just gonna safe bet close the video out here because we had some hits and then we had some misses with the organizational video. But if you did like this video, please do me a favor and thumbs it up, like, comment, share. And if you want to see more content like this from me, please be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you join me in all of the things lifestyle. So with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, whatever time it is that you're seeing this. And I will catch you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye.